His story is about Akshu, a former bodyguard with skills in martial arts, sword fighting, and marksmanship, had a vibrant friend named Min-hee, a ballerina who taught her the joy of life when she thought life was meaningless. One day, Min-hee urgently called Akshu to her house. Upon arrival, Akshu sensed quietness. Exploring the silent house, she entered a room to find a gift box on the bed. As she opened it, a pair of ballet shoes and a folded paper, revealing a heartbreaking message. Please get revenge for me. I thought you'd be able to help. And also an internet address of someone called Choi. Alarmed, Akshu called Min-hee's phone, only to discover it ringing in the bathroom. She opened the door only to discover her vibrant friend lifeless. Min-hee has committed suicide. Grief hung heavy on Akshu as she grappled with the weight of the plea for vengeance, setting the stage for a harrowing journey to unravel the mystery behind Min-hee's tragic demise. Akshu clutched Min-hee's phone, determined to avenge her friend's tragic end. Contemplating her next move, when Min-hee's phone buzzed, without a word, she answered it, suspecting the caller to be Choi. She listened as he coldly demanded a meeting on Jamsu Bridge the next day, threatening to turn her family and friends against her if she refuses. Undeterred, Akshu arrived the bridge, discreetly observing the scene. Identifying Choi, she trailed him to his residence, patiently waiting until the break of dawn when he departed. Sneaking into his home, Akshu planted a covert device to eavesdrop on his conversations. Rummaging through his secrets, Akshu discovered malevolent instrument designed to inflict torment upon his victims and USB drives with various names, each containing damning evidence of his exploitative tactics. Choi used these to blackmail and manipulate his victims. With grief, Akshu left, determined to bring justice for Min-hee and those he had wronged. Returning home that night, Akshu skillfully eavesdropped on Choi, extracting valuable information about his whereabouts for the next day. Positioned at the identified location, she maintained a watchful gaze, keenly watching from a distance. Just when she thought she might have lost him, Akshu boldly approached the spot where he had been standing, fearing she had missed him, only to be startled as he tapped her on the shoulder. Choi, assuming she was another victim, initially mistaken for one of his victims, Akshu clarified her identity. Seizing the opportunity, she smoothly suggested sharing a drink, luring him into a false sense of control. As she accompanied him to an undisclosed hotel, the atmosphere was unnerving, with peculiar behavior from the people around. But Akshu braced herself for the impending confrontation. As they engaged in conversation, Choi, feeling an unusual tension, proceeded with his intentions. Thinking he had successfully drugged her, to his astonishment, Akshu swiftly turned the tables, revealing a concealed knife and launching a daring counterattack, determined to put an end to Choi's reign of terror. In the midst of a heated clash, Akshu gained the upper hand, thrusting a knife through her opponent's cheek, tearing it toward his mouth. Just as victory seemed within reach, a sudden gunshot rang out from a hotel attendant behind her. Fleeing through the hotel passage, Akshu encountered another assailant. Fate smiled upon her when a door swung open, revealing a girl who, witnessing the chaos, swiftly grabbed Akshu. Together, they made a daring escape in Choi's car. It turned out that the girl was also a victim. Planning her next move, Akshu, armed with weapons, ventured out for groceries. To her shock, she discovered that the very people she had escaped from had adopted the girl she fled with. Walking into an ambush at the same time, Akshu, narrowly captured, retreated to the hotel where Choi once took her. Determined to extract information, she confronted them for intel. A farm location was given her by the hotel attendant. She headed to the farm, stirring attention with inquiries about the adopted girl. Choi's boss invited her for a drink, but Akshu swiftly silenced him with the fatal shot, creating chaos. Panic spread, but Akshu skillfully faced the others, showcasing her martial arts prowess. As she left, a truck approached with the adopted girl inside. Ready to intervene, Akshu was blindsided by Choi's gunfire, losing her weapon in the process. The helpless girl grabbed Akshu's gun from the truck, fired at Choi. Seizing the moment, Akshu subdued him, putting an end to his unlawful deeds. Satisfied that she had avenged her friend, Akshu returned to Choi's house to erase any trace of the USB devices, finally finding peace of mind. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and follow for more.